I know you've got an ear out for the start of the podcast, but before we jump into today's episode, I wanted to remind you to keep an eye out for Darryl Lee's limited edition Christmas treats, because they're in stores now. Like the iconic Christmas nougat pudding, so yummy and a gorgeous little gift. And some delicious Chrissy-themed twists on your favourite treats, like the Darryl Lee Rockley Road with chewy red and green jelly pieces, green and red crunchy milk chocolate balls, my favourites, and green apple and strawberry flavoured licorice. Watch them disappear. Your Christmas treats table will pop with colour and scrumptiousness. Spread some joy, bring the fun, and enjoy the Christmas tradition that is Darryl Lee. Hurry before they sell out. Darryl Lee makes Christmas better. Alexander the Great was 20 years of age when he ascended the throne. Joan of Arc was 17 when she rode into battle to save the city of Orleans. Mozart wrote his first symphony when he was 8 years of age. In this context, Zara Seidler, our next guest, is positively ancient at 25, but still remarkably young to already have achieved such amazing success with the Daily Oz. It gets 250,000 downloads every single day. For many people, it's the only source of news. It's a genuine challenger to the traditional media in this country. She is by far the youngest guest we've had on the show to date, and a very important one for our format and my learning. My idea for the 5 My Life Challenge, is obviously to get guests to meaningfully and entertainingly reflect on their lives via the device of their 5 choices. So many of our guests have had a long life experience, and so they're reflecting on a life that they have lived up until their 40s, 50s or 60s. But this conversation with Zara proves beyond any doubt that the format works equally well with young guests looking forward to their 20s, 30s or 40s. You can reflect meaningfully on your present and your hope for your futures, and incredible amounts of things can happen to you in your early years.
Obviously, the effects of trauma at the age of 16 have had an imprint on my life, but I was actually reflecting on it the other day, and it's done so in a way that has just made me grateful for the life that I do lead and the family that I do have. So out of all that trauma comes a lot of good stuff too.
I really encourage you to listen in to next week's episode with Zara Seidler. I suspect she might just end up being another Julia or Jacinta. Check in next week, 5 My Life.